that my house was worth half of what I paid for it when I moved there. So needless to say, I lost all of my retirement. So I came back to Texas pretty penniless due to the market crash in Florida. So I actually had to move in with my oldest daughter. Thank God she decided she was going to put up with me for a while. And I worked on trying to figure out what I was going to do. Luckily, I was blessed to find Rory's program, and it has been a lifesaver for me. I went on Social Security, found out real quick that wasn't going to pay very many bills. So I had to find something that I could do from home that would bring me some, fairly good money. And this has been absolutely fabulous. I can't begin to tell you guys what a truly incredible opportunity that you have here. You won't find this anywhere else. It's been such a blessing for me. Actually, for those of you that are doubting it, I ended up in the hospital about a year and a half ago, and unexpectedly, it took me about 3.5 months to get back to where I could sit in front of a computer. So if it hadn't been for this program and the residual income that I had coming in, I don't know where I'd be right now. I'd probably be living in my car with my dog. So I am so thankful to you, Rory and Tanya, for all the tremendous amount of hours and work that you give to all of us. And I really, truly appreciate everything that you do. In addition to all the unique opportunities that I have had here, I've had the opportunity to meet some the most incredible and giving people that I've ever had in any other job opportunity that I've been exposed to. So tonight, it's my pleasure to introduce one of my instructors, one of my team members, Lori Evans. And she joined us just before Christmas time, and she's been working really, really hard. And today, she actually added a new wine ambassador to our team. So, way to go, Lori. So, Lori, if you are unmuted, please tell everyone your story.
I think I am. Hi, everybody. It feels weird to be on this end of it. I hate everybody, the whole video thing. I like watching other people, but when you're put on the hot spot, it's a whole different thing. So I'm a single mom of 4 kids. They're grown. They're all grown now. I have 9 grandkids. I've had a couple kids along the way that I didn't give birth to, but they're mine anyway. It takes a village, as Rory says. So it started with that. I started when I was raising my kids. I've got 2 girls, 2 boys, and the first 3 are stair steps. So the first 3 were in diapers by the time I was 21. So yeah, so I didn't know what it was like to not have kids. It was like having a set of triplets before the last one came along. And in order to support them and be there for them, I had to do whatever I could do. And that meant waitressing and bartending, and I ran a daycare, and I became a CNA. And after that, I got injured while I was at work as a CNA. I had my shoulder ripped out of a socket and had to go for extensive surgery. It was a combative resident with a mechanical lift. It just was not a good situation. But I couldn't do my job anymore. So the only thing that was left to do was to go to nursing school. So for the past 15 years, I've been a nurse. So that's a very giving profession. And helping people and caring for people has always been part of what I do, whether it be my kids or, other people, or taking care of medically, challenged people, or, and the whole time, all I could think about was, man, what I wouldn't give to do something from home. I would rather be home raising these kids. There was only one of me, and there was 4 of them. That's not a great ratio, especially when they got to be in their teenage years. So, looking for an opportunity, I tried just about anything. And you know, the more times that you try and don't succeed, the less you are wanting to tell people about it, you know? So I can tell you that I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. My parents had both died prior to me, and I wasn't even 30. I'm the baby of the family. So, you know, we come from kind of a family of dysfunction. So, you know, you got to kind of find the fun in dysfunction. So, you know, going through all that, you know, I never ever saw an opportunity that I truly believed in. You know, I was skeptical even with this when I started. Um, but there was just something that sat different with it. And they set me up with Donna. And I mean, Donna is awesome. She has never had a harsh word. She doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter how bad we mess up or, you know, what we aren't understanding. She's always patient and very loving and encouraging and nurturing. And for anybody that's here that is just getting started, the whole family here is just very supportive. And I call it a family because that's what it is. It's a family. Um, you know, like I said, I had prayed for this. It's gonna make me weepy, but um, and here it is. And like I said, it I can't thank Rory and Tanya enough for all they do. I know how hard, you know, a lot of us work, and they work 10 times as hard. And people like Donna and Paul and Kathy and Stacy and Priscilla, you know, they're here working just as hard, not only for themselves, but for all of us too. So that's pretty much all I want to say. This is kind of my safe place, you know. It's something that I will do full time. I don't ever want to go doing anything else but
And we're glad you're here.
oh, thank you, Donna.
Well, with that, I think it's time to introduce our fearless leader. Rory, are you here?
I'm here, Donna, and I'm so glad you brought Laurie on. You know, I need to put it out in the Wine Ambassador chat. She's just started swinging, right? She's got it figured out. It's a good start, Laurie. I'm really proud of you. Really.
Oh, well, thank you.
And
thank you guys.
Yeah, I actually it means a lot when when I built this. I wanted to help people. So every time I hear it's helped somebody, it just puts me I'm just super grateful. And Donna, it's always good to see you. You guys, this is another, I always bring up consistency, but Donna has been consistent day in, day out for years. And, but Donna, I'm actually really glad you brought that up. You were going to go for that operation. That was only going to be a short period of time for downtime.
Yeah, 4 weeks at the most, I thought. But that was a surprise to me. And if it hadn't been for the opportunity the way you have this here for us, Rory, honestly, I don't know what I would have done. No regular job would have kept me that long. It was about 3.5 months that I really couldn't sit in front of the computer at all. And here it was ready for me to come back to and get going again. So,
yeah. Yeah, well, this is a whole new way of building. That's what we have. It's a whole new way of doing business. And, you guys, I mean, you're able to travel, you're able to do things. Not only can you learn how to, create the money to afford to travel, but you can also travel and keep your business growing. And because we work as a family, I mean, Donna, you were out, we knew it was going to be that way, but you have Kathleen and you have Paul and you have your whole support team and people that already can plug into this thing because, we don't just rely on any one person. We all pick up the pieces and carry everybody. And it's definitely, and that's how I wanted it. That's how I wanted this to be from the first vision on it. And look where we are. And I just I can't wait to give everybody hugs and see everybody. We're supposed to be in Punta Cana in 4 days. We're supposed to be fishing this Saturday. It's a little bit bitter, right? But we'll go in December. We'll figure it all out. And that's going to be a great time to enjoy all this hard work, too. and as we get stuff on there. So I've got an awesome thing to cover today. And speaking on the MSIs, Donna, I know you just muted, but I might pull you in here and there. Having multiple things pay is pretty amazing, right? That all that money comes in. You're muted right now, Donna. I'm going to bring you on for just a second. That I try to tell people, yeah, there you are, Donna. I've been trying to tell people this from the very beginning when we started working on things. Having all your eggs in one basket is just scary for anything. I mean, having, one job that pays you, anytime you rely on one thing, it's just, you're relying on one thing. It just changes everything. So having multiple streams, multiple anchors, to build, and, you've got obviously the wine that's always paid. You get paid every week. You've got Valentis that pays you every week, but the balance of those two did what I told you would do. If one seems down, they're always cyclically building. Today, we're going to be focusing on anchor offer number 3, like I said last week, and we got all these pages to roll out. But these all represent additional income streams, and we've already got people making really good, seeing incomes, really good progress with the tipping circle. But Donna, I don't know. 6 months, a year in, you're starting to see those residuals pile in. It takes the stress off. And I want to do this to address something for me because, we have a lot of people that come here that are older. They've been beat up by life. They aren't going to have the retirement that they wanted to have, right?
That's for sure.
But it doesn't take, if you just dive in and just do it consistently, it doesn't take that long to let the family support and the team side build up to where you're making pretty good money on a week-to-week basis. But you've got to, can you express how, because I live this way. I've never had it where I didn't have money coming in. I don't know what I would do actually, but even when you're going through your, the operation and you were down, you couldn't really function, that money still came in.
Yeah, it saved me. Honestly, I would have been up a creek if it hadn't been for that. I feel so blessed that it just allowed me to heal as well, because
you didn't have to force yourself back to anything. You didn't have to.
No.
But and that peace of mind is so valuable. And when I bring up that, whenever you guys hear me talk about, covering your nut, right? Think of that squirrel that's got their nuts packed away for the winter. When you know that you're okay financially, the money's coming in, when something hits, and it can be anything. As we get older and we have, especially if you have kids, we should be their fall-to person when they need help. We should be there to help catch them. It's what it should be. But so many people can't afford to take the time off and help. That's a feeling you don't need to have if you build this right. So yeah. I'm just going to put this out there, Donna. You've seen. I can tell you something. When you were gone for a bit, and when, oh my gosh, it was like, where is Donna? You were so missed. But when you came back with vigor. You came back with I know I got this, and let's see where we can go with it. But you're going to be traveling a lot more now. You've already got it set up, right? We've already been traveling.
Yeah.
And your life today and where you see it going compared to where it was before you found us, what's the difference like?
Oh my gosh, I was so stressed out because I didn't know how I was going to live. When you're retirement age, chances of you finding a job are practically zero. As even 3 years ago, it was like that. So it was very stressful. I'd always been fairly successful, and then I get to retirement age and I ended up with nothing all of a sudden, and actually had to move in with my kids, and that was, I didn't know what I was going to do, honestly, and I could tell anyone who is skeptical. I was too when I first got started. I was just stressed out beyond my means. I didn't know what I was going to do. And until I actually saw some results. I was the same way. I can, I can really sympathize with the stories that I'm hearing, but I'm here to tell you guys, if you stick with this, it does work. I am not a techie, as any Kathy, Paul, anybody can tell you, Rory, and they were all so patient with me and still are, because I am not a techie. And if I can do this, honestly, all it takes is patience and determination. So stick with it, you guys. It does work. It absolutely does work.
Yeah, and I'll let you guys know, because you put so much work and just you're just consistent, Donna.
Yep.
You've got an amazing legacy already built here. Like your business literally is growing whether you put into it or not.
I've got a great team.
Yep, that's what we provide here. Okay, so let's go into. I'm going to start sharing the screen here. I don't know if you guys understand how amazing the whole tipping circle, what we call the performance giving network. We literally, you guys, this is a lot that was dumped on everybody. I know that. I was able to ascertain what it meant, what the scope of it was going to be for us, and knew we had to do it. Okay, I firmly know that it was put here because we're ready for it, and we are literally the best fit to run this whole program, which is why it's taking off like it is. It's part of a very, very big change in the world. And I want to just give some background on here because, and actually, you guys, I should thank Niall for this. Niall Eddy, one of our awesome VIP instructors here. Here's the thing is, sometimes people send you things that maybe they forward you a message or a video to watch, a friend, and sometimes they're just prompted to send it to you, and they're just in that scope. And Niall's been in that scope with us for years. And he sent me something this morning, and I'm just going to bring it up there because it had the message in there that was very much what I was trying to get across to people. And I heard it said by this billionaire, actually, who's seeing the trends the same way I'm seeing them and being part of it. And you guys, being at the right place at the right time, it's never lucky. It's never like, oh, oops, I just had to be there. It's you worked really hard, you put a lot of effort in place, and you asked for something, and God and the universe just respond. I just don't believe in luck. I just believe in hard work and asking and deserving what you're going to get. And there is an amazing change happening in our world, and it's been happening for literally well over 13 years that I know of. And that's why we have so much cryptocurrency stuff we're working on. That's why we're working on a lot of different sectors. You guys, just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Just because you haven't adopted it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And just because you may not understand or be involved in the understanding of it doesn't mean it's going to happen. And I'm going to point out a few things that I've been in the right place at the right time. And looking back at those, I wasn't allowing myself to be ready for what that could have provided for me. And I was even playing catch up. And I'm going to start with the internet. So, I was doing direct mail marketing. I was doing very well. There's this internet thing, which I'm really excited about because I've been doing bulletin boards. I've been doing virtual chat systems at the time. They were direct, you had to dial in with a modem, and you could communicate with like-minded guys, programmers. We could share work back and forth. It was very much archaic, but it was a form of communication. And before this time, I'm selling my services, which are a voice messaging. I do a toll-free number service that allowed us to take multiple calls at one time. We could take thousands of simultaneous phone calls. It was a new technology. It literally got wiped out by the internet. But I saw the progression of where it was going. And, a lot of people were saying the internet was going to go away. There's no way that was going to sustain. Well, there was no way it wasn't going to last. There was no way it wasn't going to allow us to grow. And if you look at everything that has changed since the internet came online for the public, technically 20 years after it had been created, it literally was created in 1974. It took 20 years to 94 before anybody was starting to use it, even in a commercial or personal space. And then it took several years of adoption before people all had email addresses and everybody had computers at home and internet at home. And look at how much we rely on it today, right? And look at all the changes in the industries everywhere. I mean, it changed job titles, it changed descriptions, it changed software, what was used, it changed how a lot of businesses even work today. Massive changes, okay? And we're talking literally 26 years, we're still innovating, we're still adding more stuff to it, okay? Well, out comes this blockchain technology, which allows for, you know, consensus of truth and to literally change massively the way things are done. And I don't just mean with banking, even though that's one of the biggest areas of change, but in everything. The way database management is done, the way security of database management are done, the way we interact with everything, the way databases interact, the way, oh my gosh, the biggest areas from our food and agriculture to transportation and travel, you know, and we're part of that. You know, I'm going to keep us in the forefront, keep us pioneering even, because being part of that is where we learn and adapt. You know, this is one of those things, people don't know where it's going to end up. We just know it's going to expand and grow. You know, and as much of a crystal ball that we don't have, what we do know is it's not going away. It's going to be here, okay? The other thing is, you know, those that figure out how to best market it, put it out in place, find ways to monetize it, they're the ones that are going to win, just like on the internet. And I did not want to miss out. I did not want to sit back and watch ever again. And that's why we dove in. And we've done very well with some things. And a lot of it's been a learning curve for all of us. And, you know, the price of education is a really hard number to put on there, because without knowledge, you can't do anything. With knowledge, you can actually do something. And everybody here has more knowledge on cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, than the average American, by far. And we're going to have even more than the rest of the world, because, you know, that's just how it's going to work. I'm just here to tell you really quick, what we're about to go into even today is massive incomes for the future. And it all ties into my circular process of how I market indirectly, which is how you guys are being taught how to do things. And that's why you'll see it tie into all of our key anchors. I already know better on how to maximize it, okay? So I'm gonna go into this, but I want you guys to understand it's something that is very, very big. And I don't know if you can even comprehend it. I don't know if it's a good idea to comprehend it fully. It's made it really hard for me to sleep in a good way, because my brain, it does not want to shut off. It wants to push. You know, we have literally hundreds of us here that saw it and jumped in with both feet and locked up positions and methods to really win from what we're going to do. And, you know, I was even blown away by how many people actually saw it. You know, I'm not used to being in a room where everybody in the room understands where we're going. It's awesome. And it's a testament that you guys are, you know, showing up on these Tuesdays, you're keeping up to speed with it. But this is where a lot of you people are going to say you were lucky. They're going to say, oh, you just happened to be there, the right place, the right time. And I'm just going to just correct you. It had nothing to do with luck, right? Everybody was brought here by a purpose. You went looking for me. I would just know how to market and put things in places where people are looking, right? I know how to target things, but you came looking for this. You found it. You wanted a way to change your life. You wanted a way to bring in the finances and have a better life than what you had. Well, don't be shocked and do not be angry with yourself when you found it. Just embrace it and let's go to work. And I'm going to tell you, I know Debbie and Sean, that's what I'm talking, you guys just dived right in, and that's how we do it, right? But I'm going to tell you, what we're doing is massive. And I feel the weight of everybody. I always do. It's like, you know, we got this amazing family. I don't want anybody to do anything that I wouldn't personally do. I lead by example, as all our leaders do. But I also know that this opportunity has a window. I also know that we've got to punch it hard and we've got to get things out there because it's one of those things that is big enough that big money is going to come after it. It's big enough that we are already competing in big rooms. What we have that no one else has is Triple R247. There's 9,000 plus bloggers here. We've got a lot of active people. We outnumber big corporations in production. We're big enough and we're getting bigger. And you instructors that are constantly helping me to train more students and get the message out in this new way of life and way to create, substance of life. And whether it's education and a purpose as well as the incomes, we have a lot of good to do around the world. And it's going to be very impactful and it's going to be very emotional. Some of us aren't even going to understand the emotions that are going to come out of this, but we get to make a difference. Niall, I see your thing. We get to do it, guys. We get to do it. It's something that we are just positioned in. But I saw the world changing with the cryptocurrency stuff and all this blockchain, and you guys will hear me talk about it. It's basically Internet 3.0 to me, and I know we just got to be in the forefront. I know we got to help develop stuff, and a lot of my colleagues and my wealthy friends saw it. We're all putting stuff together, and that's how Peter brought a lot of this stuff in here. But it's going to be very impressive. But you guys, we get to do it together. We get to do it together in consensus. We all get to go out there and market this stuff. It's tied in, and it's going to help us market everything that we have. So today I'm going to show you where these pages are at. I'm also going to send out an email so everybody's on the email list, just recapping tonight because it's a big night. And I wanted to just put the philosophy out, and then I got 30 minutes to build. I'm going to try not to go past the 8 o'clock hour because it's so late East Coast. And I want you guys just to pay attention. The recording is going to be made available, so you don't need to take notes. I need you guys to watch what I'm doing on the screen. I don't get to do this with you guys every day. We just get to do it Tuesdays. So let me pull this up really quick. I'm going to share the screen. And I have, you guys, okay, so what was it? 3 days ago? Friday, Thursday? I got so excited. I got to tell you, I had this epiphany of where we were going. And then I realized what I didn't have ready. And then I felt all this pressure because we've all jumped in and we've all got, some of us have put a lot of money at risk, if you want to call it that. I think we just knew it would make sense, right? It makes logical sense to control these cities. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we got to get working. We got to get customers in. We got to start marketing. A year is going to go by really quick. We've had amazing arrangements to allow us to get in a winning situation because we're going to be supporting this. And if you guys haven't learned one thing, it's I don't put all my eggs in one basket, which means I'm not going to teach you to do that. We focus on our anchors because that's where the money's made. But we sell a lot of other things indirectly. But, wine is a big part of what we do. It just ties things in. The health products tie things in, right? This is all in the, television, chat, gaming. And I brought this up last Tuesday too, and I brought up yesterday with the instructors. We did a lot of marketing for gaming. We did it for months. It used to be our #1 anchor for a bit, and then it went away as things did. I mean, up until we added wine, we never had a foundational thumb that stuck, and wine's not going anywhere. Believe me, Tanya and I made sure of that. We made sure that we have, a great partner with everybody that's there. That story is amazing, but, fiscally, financially, responsibly, we know we're tied to that. We know where things are at, and that company's sitting great, and it always will. We kind of know how to run things. Here's the thing. I felt this incredible pressure, and so I made a change. You guys know we have the memes and the sayings that we do, and they're a really big part of how we market, especially when we're going to be marketing television, chat, the gaming, all these online things. We need to have visible graphics that look professional because we brand them as ours. We don't go out there and market as, even though it's a performance giving network, we don't brand that so much as we brand pay to chat from us to them. We want to control the marketing because we don't want them to go find the parent link and bypass us. We want to make sure we get credit for what we're doing. And you guys, there's a huge cookie tracking, locking series of things that happens in the back end that you guys don't understand if you've been in the marketing world, that I understand and made sure we all have it. It's one of those things where we all go out there and market like crazy. And if the person came there, initially off of, let's say, Emilio's ad, and then they see my ad and go sign up, Emilio will get credit. We're all going to do this as a consensus project, helping the family. Meaning we all go out there, we all go push it, but we're gonna all be able to see basically as much as possible, get credit for where they come in first. And that way we all don't need to worry about it helping somebody else out, which is still a great thing. We all need to go to work really heavy. Well, I got so excited about these different directions that I sat down with Gavin for the marketing department and said, in the graphics department, and I told them I want to do May is due here by the end of the month. I want to knock out May, June, and July's memes because I want to get everything we need to roll out everything that we have with the Performance Giving Network because everything's ready. So let me pull up this screen share. I actually have a whole agenda today that I'm going to go through. So these are the pages to complete. They're all right here. Pages to update or complete. These are the pages and their folder names that we're going to be working on. Our social media memes for May, June, and July. Our TV, our paid to game, and our paid to chat. These three right here. Okay. I didn't want you guys to wait for 3 months to have the artwork. So everybody that currently has the social media memes, starting literally like now, Gavin's going to be delivering to you guys over the next 2 weeks. You're going to have everything. You're going to have May's, June's, and July's. All right. So not until the end of July, you're going to get any additional memes. You're going to get them all now and ahead of time, so you can use them now. All right, Kathleen, that makes sense. So you guys, and anybody that gets memes from, today forward, you're going to get all these and the other ones too. You're going to get caught up and you're going to get these ones in addition. Okay. And it has to do with the way I see us marketing. And these are some of the best examples of how ads are going to work better, how social media is going to work better. And we want to have these. So I'm going to show you what they look like. And then we're going to modify the pages. And he got them done for me yesterday. He pulled about a 60-hour week. A 60-hour week. He worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he finished them up for me yesterday. And so I could present them today. And the reason why I feel pressure. So there's some of us that own 1 city, 2 cities. Guys, my partnership and we own 50. Okay, that's a big commitment. We got to go make marketing happen and make money. And if we do our work right, we're going to make tremendous incomes, right? But it doesn't mean it's over. We got to do the work, right? It's got a very high propensity for success. Fantastic. We still got to go do the work. We've got these massive advertising budgets that they're going to be running behind it. But here's the thing with Rory. If I don't control it, I don't trust it. If I don't physically know what I can do, I don't trust what anybody else can do because I can only control what I can control. I hope they bring in a ton of business. I hope their marketing actually brings stuff in. But I wouldn't have done it if I knew I couldn't have if I couldn't handle it myself. If they bring in extra, fantastic. If they bring in extra, that means we're going to make millions quicker versus later. But I wanted to make sure we could succeed. And the one thing we know how to do is all the marketing I've been teaching you guys, this is in our wheelhouse. And all legs of our marketing, all 5 legs of our marketing table are effective for this project, or I wouldn't have taken it on. It was a very perfect fit. So let me show you these. I'm going to pull up the folder. You guys can't see it yet, I know. Hold on. So I said May, right? So I'm going to show you what we get for May. May. Okay. Let me change my share. I'm just going to show you all of them, and I'm going to add them obviously to the pages that I've got ready, and I'll send out the homework to everybody and get this done. And then instructors, all new students from tomorrow forward, they're going to have the copy of Home with Tanya, which has all these pages on them. They will not have these images though, right? They're not going to have my image. These are my images from my system. 1f16.com is the VIP system I have. Home with Tanya is out there as well. You know, based on 1f16 being a shorter domain, it makes more money than Home with Tanya now. That short domain is real. You guys all have short domains, 4 or 5 characters. It's real, okay? Can you guys see this? Let's see, I got Emilio, can you see that? Yes, nod. Dale, can you see that logo? Okay, perfect. Thanks, Ellen. You see it? Okay. So it says we have the most secure chat program, plus we literally pay you to use it. 1f16.com/paid to chat. This means that that's the logo we're going to use. Everybody needs to create a page that's paid-to-chat. Don't create anything different. You guys, we're doing a lot of work. If we all start changing this around, we don't want to. We want to be this consensus marketing pay to chat. That's the link we're all going to be using. Now, Paul Rankin.
Yes.
We all start out with the main one that we go with, but what do you need to do in addition to that?
Create multiple pages around that same offer.
Yeah, don't stop. We just need you to have one that's paid to chat. That ties to the logo artwork we're going to be doing. But that doesn't mean you don't create a million pages around this. This is a big topic. I think everybody chats every day. Just saying. Okay? We got a platform that's more secure. It's got the stuff out there. We got to get the word out there to educate and put it out there. That's what it is. So here's one. Here's the next one. You chat all day. How about getting paid to do it? Again, paid to chat. We got this little logo that has a little chat, little icon. And then I got this, that Louis Vuitton isn't going to buy itself, right? We're gonna have some fun. And this is a shout out to, our VIP instructor, Deanna Young. She's a big Louis Vuitton fan, and she's got goals. I'm just gonna share them, guys, because we're a family. She owns Louis Vuitton, loves it. I think if her whole wardrobe could be Louis Vuitton, she would probably do it. So that's a pretty high goal. And you guys, I'm just here to tell you, this what we're marketing is it's prime time stuff. We all can make a lot of money. I know I bring this up here, you guys. We will create millionaires here, lots of them. There's already 17 family members that make over 6 figures a year. Soon that will be hundreds and then thousands. That's a reality. We're growing. We don't have a ceiling. We don't have limitations. You guys, the more of these things we roll out, the more our potential is. Get used to it. Here's the next one I did is finally a way to getting paid, chatting normally. We got little chat icons. There's the logo. That's the logo, guys. You guys are gonna have the similar logo. Don't need to sell your body and soul. You get paid to chat with anyone about anything. And that's actually a complete attack on some Instagram stuff and some other chat systems that are out there. But this is a fun one we can market with, okay? Then I got this one. Your phone is a cash machine. The pay to chat logo, you just need our pay to chat program. And that's those ones. Okay. That's May, okay? June, which everybody's gonna be getting right now too. Is on the pay to game. So we got pay to chat, pay to game, and TV. That's going to be our focus for the bringing people in, right? We have the helium hotspot. I'm going to go over that today, but these are the 3 areas we're going to focus on in our massive marketing. So we just turned all gamers pro. 1f16.com/paid to game. Get paid to game. The more you game, the more you get paid. And we created this logo, which is basically like a PS4 style, what do you call it, controller. And we got the money sign in the middle, and then there's our logo. That's the logo, okay? It's got a gradient scale to it. Shows the keyboards, because a lot of it's PC gaming, but it ties to all platforms. We don't need to say all that. We just need to have this. Look, mom and dad, I get paid a game like it's my job, and the logo, right? And then I'm gonna go to the next one, which is play your favorite games and get paid for it. Boom, paid to game. Okay, those three. Let me go to July. And you guys, we already have a bunch of other memes for TV, but we weren't stressing get paid. And, you know, every month we're going to roll out new ones of these for, you know, our memes and sayings, focusing on one of our anchors. But you guys, I want you guys to understand, we don't just have one thing to market here. We've got the Performance Giving Network, which in itself has a message. We might market that. We got the TV, the chat, the games, and we also got the helium hotspots, everything that's going to be on there. Soon we're going to be marketing other things such as the internet, cell phones. You guys, we're going into full telco services. You guys, we're going to have a lot of fun. Okay. All the premium TV for free plus get paid. The more you watch, the more you make. Watch free premium TV and get rewarded, paid for it. The more you watch, the more you make. Refer friends and get even more. Mom, I am working. I watch TV and get paid like it's my job, right? And we had to use this cute little dog, of course. And the last one of these, there's 4 of them. For real, we pay you to watch TV, and then boom, right? And these are what we're going to be utilizing in our ads. And I'm going to show you guys that now as I start doing the actual work with them. And I'll go to my agenda. So I've covered that, right? We're going to be completing that. The social media memes, you guys, it's part of step 1 training now. We have made this very much an integral part. You guys have noticed the graphics. Paul, have you noticed the graphics have just gotten better and better and better?
Absolutely. They've done a really great job. Absolutely.
And I want to bring this on here, Paul. Here's the thing, right, is, you know, we don't want a lot of images on our pages, but images say a lot more words than words do, right? A picture says a million words, they say, or however that goes. When we're using ads or we're placing ads out there, you know, we want, sometimes they're gonna be too big, but wherever possible, you want to use your own logo. You want people to see your domain. You want to have it tied out there. You know, you guys remember the whole circular motion of stuff that we're doing? We want people tying to us from different places. So this is the memes saying, it's step 1.
Can I say something real quick? I did do a training on how to shrink the size of your memes so that you could place them in in-net ads and things like that. So there is a training on my page on that.
Okay, and you guys, the way this goes, yeah, it's 1,000 words. Tom, sometimes I think it's more though, right? But that's good. You guys, we're going to be making the graphics better and better and better all the time. You know, I can't remember what I reduced it to. It used to be like 189. I think it's like 79 bucks. You get like 40 things set up. Like, we are definitely subsidizing this, but you guys, it's only $8.99 a month. You're going to get 3 to 4 new memes created for you. I don't want you guys doing the artwork and creating stuff. We're all going the same direction. What I want you guys to do is focus on doing ads. I want you to focus on doing the actual social media marketing using these memes, right? And we all want to do it by consensus, because if you guys realize, if we're all using the same marketing structures that work, when people see it, they're going to feel like they saw it a million times. We do not individually have the budgets to market like an Amazon. We don't have the budgets to market like a Walmart. We don't have the budgets to market like Coca-Cola. But if we all work together in the same direction, it's going to feel like one big company, but it's going to be all of us working together. That's bigger than any of those companies can ever do. If you guys don't understand the method of that madness, raise your hand. Let's make sure we get that clear. It's one of the most genius things I've ever come up with. And I know we're on the right path. If somebody's online and they're searching through different things and they see our ads that all look the same, other than the domain name might be different, we look big and strong together. And I promise you, there's an amazing madness of goodness madness in that method. We can't win by ourselves, guys. We're just one person. There's several billion people online, and if we do our job right with this whole performance giving network, we're going to help get 7 billion people online. We want to be in front of all of them with a same method and path of marketing. The strength is in our numbers. We all do a little bit of work. We all are building teams. We all get a benefit. You guys, we're working smart together. This is awesomeness. This is what we strive for, right? And so I'm bringing those up. I'm now going to bolt these pages, and we're going to have some fun, and I'm going to show you how it is. So I told you guys I'd work on them all. These are all the pages that need to be added. /PGN is Performance Giving Network, the paid to chat, Tipping Circle, paid to game, TV, and the Helium Hotspot. I've created these. I've added them to the system. I've modified them around. You guys are all welcome to go look at 1f16.com for ideas on how I did it. But the good news about it is Paul, this is probably the biggest addition at one time we've ever done.
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I know how, I mean, tell me this doesn't keep you up at night like it does me.
Yeah.
Okay, and each one of these represents one thing we need to put a lot of time in, but they all tie together. They all cross market. So you guys, when you log into your tipping circle, right? I'm going to make this really clear. I'm going to sign in. You all should have a tipping circle page or create one, and I'm going to put this out to everybody. That's why I did notes. Today is a very important time, and we'll put this recording up in the training too and include that sheet. So we have invite friends on the tipping circle, and this is to bring people into what the tipping circle is, which is a global wallet. Okay, and you got a referral link. It's right here. It's also right here. That's the link you use for the tipping circle. Okay, now the apps, you have an integrated apps thing here. These are all the other different products. So the paid to game, we use the Prime One Play.
Rory, we're not seeing your screen.
Oh, you can't see it? Hold on. How did that happen? Okay, let's start over. Okay.
Good.
When you log in the tipping circle, here, I'm going to sign out and sign back in. Everybody here should be in the tipping circle. If not, get with your instructor immediately. Okay, the tipping circle is a big wallet, right? And we have a page that explains it. We're going to cover that. And this right here, under the tipping circle link right here, there's invite friends. And when you want your referral link to refer people into the tipping circle, that means into this wallet, we want to use that link, okay? So if I have a tipping circle page, right here. So I have a tipping circle page. The link I use for that is that referral link from this page right here. Everything else is going to be under the apps, integrated apps, and Prime One Play is our get paid to game, right? Paid to game, and our paid to chat is our Prime One Chat. Our paid or our TV page is our Prime TV, right? You pay for TV, all that stuff is this link. And what I mean by this link is if I click on it, it's going to open up, and that's my affiliate link that I'm going to use right there. That's got my special code that tracks to me for all the tracking purposes to get paid and everything that we do within the Performance Giving Network. The Performance Giving Network is the tipping circle. It's everything that's Prime One. It's all of this under that is the Performance Giving Network. Now I'm going to state this, these 3 pages, and there will be more. There will be more. We're going to add a lot more things to this. You guys, anybody we bring into the tipping circle will have access to see what's in here. Right now, this is my page, this is my page, and this is my page. They are doing the programming now to where once your site's ready, this will become your page, this will become your page, and this will become your page, not mine. And then as we refer other people in and they come in and they sign up for chat, TV, tipping circle, doesn't matter what they sign up with, They sign up for one, they get connected to Tipping Circle. But when they click on here, they'll see yours. And that's how we get wine in front of them all. That's how we get the Performance Giving Network into them and the health page. So let me show you what these are. You want to make sure these are ready. The Performance Giving Network, guys, goes to the Performance Giving Network page. That's what I'm going to have you guys create. This explains what we are. And it tells them to go right here to get set up. Right? That's what the Performance Giving Network. And you guys are all going to be creating this page. The wine page obviously goes to Fine Wines. This will eventually go to your page, right? So right now it goes to 1f16.com/Fine Wines, and there's tracking to keep track, right? That's great. But what's going to happen is this is going to change to be your page, your PBS. That means that as you connect more and more people, we're not only connecting them to everything else that we do circularly, but we're helping you raise your rank advantage in Google and everywhere else, because Tipping Circle is a big online property. And if it's connecting to you, that's big news. Everybody nod that you understand what I'm trying to say. This is a huge deal for us. That's why I had them build it in. This is almost ready. When this is ready, your instructor will let you know. We'll be submitting them to our staff who's going to be doing the work to add that in there and update them. But we don't want to wait until that's done. We want to keep going. The health page goes to our health category page, because in there we offer everything that we have. All our Valentis products, all right there. Whatever else we add in the future, it's all there, so we market it. And again, we're driving traffic to our health section. All from the Tipping Circle, and everything's circular. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna close this out, close that out, close that out, close that out. You guys hopefully get the idea. So I've already done all my links to this. The helium hotspot is Prime One City. If you click on Prime One City, it takes them to the hotspot. This is where people, and this is in the future. You guys, we've got special arrangements with RR247. Those are almost exhausted, and then we're going to be selling this to the world. This is going to be one of those things that everybody's going to want. The more popular it becomes, the more people are going to come to it. And if they get them through us, they become an agent tied to us. We want to get connected to them. There's a lot of leverage. So that's what that is. So that's where that link comes from. Okay. So now I'm here at the helium hotspot. I have a graphic in here I took from there. I don't have a banner for this yet. This is not what I think we need to focus on for the next few months. Maybe for August memes, we'll focus on this one. Okay, so I did this page. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it right now because I'm going to include it in the training, and I'm going to include the page here below, but I'm going to close that out. This is the TV page. The TV page, I definitely want to put one of my images in. I love this image right here, but we don't want to put too many pictures on our pages, but that's one. I'm going to add another one. So I'm going to hit edit page. And I want it to be near the top. Paul, why do I want it near the top?
Because it catches their attention right off the bat.
And what else?
You got me.
Okay, so no, it's awesome, actually. I usually know all this stuff, so I like putting on the spot. Whatever photo is on the top, when I share this link in social media, that's the photo that's going to show with it.
Okay, yeah.
If I put it, right now, this one shows up. So Tony Thomas, one of our awesome VIP instructors, she was marketing it on hers. I see her, I saw it on Facebook. This is a photo that comes on there, and I have to tell you, it looks really good. Well, you might like that better than the other one. That's fine. Leave it on the top. I'm going to come here and go upload. I'm going to go to my Dropbox, and I'm going to go to my memes. And May, June, July, I believe it's July is a TV. And I'm going to use a dog one because I'm a sucker for dogs, right? So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to grab my free TV link, get Prime One TV, right? Edit. I'm just going to copy it from here because I already have it. Copy. I'm going to go to the image. I'm going to hyperlink it. I'm going to hit the down button and make sure it opens a new tab, right? And I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to put it align. I'm going to align it left and see how it looks. I'm going to make it smaller. And I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay. Now I've already written this. I can put more. It's already green. I'm gonna hit update. And I'll tell you guys, from last Tuesday to now, I worked on this as any spare time I had. Tanya was very good. She set time aside for me to work on this on Saturday, and I got really creative on Sunday. And I normally don't do a lot of blogging pages, but guys, this is such a big project, and I had to come. I came and polished these off. You guys are welcome to take them, look at them. Just make sure you make them your own, right? And there's a lot of different directions you can go with it. Eventually, we're all going to have stories about it. We're going to have income stories, things that we can tie into these and make them more personable. Right now, though, this is what we have, and I'll morph it. So the TV page is done. I'm going to close that. This is employment and jobs, performance giving network page. I don't really have an image for performance giving network yet. We have logos coming out, so I'm not going to worry about that. But you guys do want to create this page, and there's more we can add to it here. And you'll notice I cross-market, paid to chat, paid to game, paid to watch TV. I cross-market everything. We'll go to visit site. Here's my other page here. This is the tipping circle. We have a logo for tipping circle. I don't have any memes or or social media graphics yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. This will show up now, but that's great. I'll show you what that looks like here. I'm going to go to visit the site in a second, and I'll leave that there for now. It's there already. So I'm going to go to /paid to game. And you guys, this gaming network it almost needs like several Tuesday trainings just to explain it. And I'm probably going to bring the creator of this program on. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of Peter's of mine. I'm going to bring him on and probably talk about this. So this right here is almost done. I have some changes to do on it. So I got my link right here, which doesn't need to be, but I left it there on purpose. I'm going to copy it and literally get rid of this right here. And even though there's all this verbiage that explains it, right here is where I'm going to put the image, upload. And I'm going to go here, and that was going to be probably June, I think. Gaming, yeah, June. I got 3 images. You guys can't see them yet, right? I'm going to put this one in here, and I'm going to hyperlink it. I'm going to make sure it opens a new tab. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to make it go right. I'm going to size it down a little bit and leave it right there. And this is going to be a fun one to like market, but you'll see when I post this, like on social media, this is what's going to come up as the first image. Also, it's paid to game. I got to click on here and go to the alt text and go paid to game. And hit update. Make sure I'm green. Okay, good. And that's the game one. And I'm going to go to, what was the one I just did? Pay to chat. I haven't done that one yet. I did TV. So I go back to the TV one and fix something. Pay to chat. Let's see. Why is that not coming up?
Get paid to chat.
Yeah, maybe I got to change this. Let's see what it does. Get paid to chat. Okay. And the logo on it is what I want to probably change the links to be. Let's see what the logo is. So I have this logo, this little image here, which is great. Edit page. And that's going to be May. Yeah, it's pay to chat. So I want to change this. I want to make it pay to chat instead of get paid to chat. You guys can always make another one, but we want to have one that's pay to chat. So I need to fix this one. And that's the wrong link. That's the right link. Paste that there. Save that. And I'll move this one down below. I'll click on this. I'm gonna go here to pay to chat. I'm gonna take get off. There's other things I gotta fix on this. So let's see, let me go down. Edit snippet, pay to chat, update. Everything's still green, that's good. So pay to chat versus get pay to chat on the title. Now I gotta go here and it's gonna go to a dead page, so I gotta fix it on the title. So I added the get paid to chat in the main page, right? Arts and entertainment. So I gotta go, now that I made a change on there, I gotta edit the page and I gotta drop the get. So edit. Oops. So that's fixed. Just want to make sure you don't have any dead links. Update. And you guys will notice that this is a VIP one, so it has other stuff on here, but I'm slowly putting better stuff in here. And the TV's here. That goes to the TV page. I'm going to go back here to visit site. Beauty and cosmetics, I didn't add anything. Blockchain innovation. Paid to game, I put here. The helium hotspot, I put here. I didn't put the pay to chat here. We didn't need to have it everywhere, but you can put it wherever you want. It fits in here. Computers and internet, I got to get paid to chat. So I'm going to hit edit and change those links so I don't have a dead link. And I'll tell you, we're getting more and more relevant things that pay us more as we've been, on this journey together. I mean, Paul, look how many things pay us like they do now. Like, it's awesome, right?
Oh, yeah.
Employment and jobs. I have the Performance Giving Network here. I got the Helium Hotspot here and the other stuff there. I don't need to change any of that. Free stuff. We can put all these in the free, anything, you guys can put anything in here. I purposely didn't put a lot of the stuff in here because I want you guys to be able to differentiate it and do whatever you want. So, new students going forward are gonna have exactly what I have here, instructors. Everybody here that's on this call tonight, you guys, you can put them on any category you feel like you wanna put it. Here's my get paid to chat again. So I wanna make sure I change those links. Oh, I had the wrong one in there anyway. Okay. And don't worry, this will be on video. You guys can watch over and over again. Let's see, free stuff, health and fitness, nothing new there. Mobile apps is a pay to chat, parenting and families. I don't think I added anything more to that one. I'm going to hit edit page, and I'm going to get rid of that parenting one though. Don't really need it. Delete. That's just giving me fits, isn't it? I don't like what it did on that. Do you know what? I'm just going to make so parenting free diapers and talking to toddlers. Hold on, guys. You guys, there's been a big transition. Paul, I'm getting rid of that. The whole parenting and families, I'm going to trash that. And the freebies and the toddlers. You guys are seeing a change right now, right in front of you guys. We are going more and more away from anything that is like these affiliate programs. They don't pay out much. We've transcended to where we're making way more money on bigger and more prominent offers. So I just want to be smart. Paul, remember I told you like years ago, eventually we'll get rid of all these because they don't pay out what we can get paid.
Right.
That's what's happening right now. I'm not even going to wait. So I'm going to go to menus in a second.
If you have your pages done and modified,
Oh, leave them
that
alone.
doesn't-
Don't
yeah.
delete them. So mobile apps, pets and their needs, self-education. Did I add anything in there? Let's see. Get paid to game. I know that clicks through. Sports. Okay, perfect. And I'll put a note here in a second. I'm going to go back to menus. And I'm going to delete these. We have all sorts of training. Don't try to do this until you've been trained, but we got training on all this stuff I'm doing right here. And I'm going to save that menu. Okay, perfect. All right. I've made those modifications on there. I'll go through and check for dead links. I went ahead and totally got rid of that. That was something I was debating. You guys, we're going to have edits and changes on various things, but you know, we don't have one anchor offer anymore. We don't have two amazing ones. We have three that are all incredible. And, you know, we have enough to focus with those and to build foundational residual incomes. And then everything else that we add is just, you know, it's good filler. They're kiosks. You guys understand how that works. But this is, guys, in celebration, we've come a long ways. And it's just getting better and better and better. And I just want to make sure you guys are all up to speed on that. So anyway, I'm going to post in the training this page so everybody knows what to add. It'll be on the very bottom of, it'll be in C in step 1. I'll have this page there, and I will have I'll have a link to this page actually is what I'll do, and I'll have this video up on there as well. So you guys can click, pull this up so you can see what pages you need to create, and then make sure they're, you know, yours. And then this get paid to chat is now paid to chat. Perfect. And that matches the memes and sayings that will be coming out. Ash, I think I've covered everything for this update. All right, so let me stop the recording.